Что-то у меня глючишь.
Hi, it's Bryn.
Hi. Do you know where your sentinel's headed?
We were tracing a shape or relic the Scars had stolen. A big one, far from the fort. I'll send you their last coordinates.
Got it. What were your missing sentinel's exact orders?
Track, report, and bring back the shape or relic taken by the Scars. Who knows what those little pincers are planning to do with it. Alright, we have the last place I heard from them. Looks like the Scars are here too. Good riddance. Let's look for signs of the sentinels.
Ну, я не знаю. Надо тебе это вот вниз.
Think the gray grab its great paw. Okay, got their next location.
Red, this is really far from the fort.
I know. The Scars that took that relic dragged it all the way out there. It's like they're trying to hide something from us.
Ну ладно. Я просто никогда это не делаю. Я даже свою группу ничего не выкладываю. Ну это так.
Second beacon, Bryn.
Was hoping for more sentinel-shaped finds, but I'll take it. Wait.
Ну
I know
ладно.
where this is pointing us. An old mine. Abandoned.
On my way.
You're approaching the mine. Freelancer?
Yeah, Bryn?
Just be careful. The mine entrance looks like a war zone. The sentinels must have fought the Scars on their way in.
Scars barricaded in my instance. Looks recent.
Okay, look for explosives. Scars always have explosives.
I'm on it.
Found them all. What did I tell you? Scars. Take it to the barricade.
Так, тут где-то ресурс был.
Red, loading the bomb.
Stay close while it arms. Scars won't be happy. Get some distance.
Did it. Barricades down.
Great. Into the mines.
Не понял, Валь. Кто я? Конечно, на ПК.
Likely. And you're looking for 6 sentinels. If you find anything else, let me know.
Rick, one of your team.
Is he okay?
Fought a lot of scars. Don't think anyone made it.
How is he? Can you help him?
Central bar. Can you stand?
Yes. Took some knocks, but I'm coming with.
Are you sure?
Freelancer. I have to see the squad.
Freelancer, if the other sentinels are dead, can you collect their signets?
Of course. Found one of these people.
It's Sentinel JerrNTL.
Right. Understood. Okay.
Sentinel Aldous. Sentinel Pro. Damn it.
I don't see a signet. It's missing.
There was a big scar. Their leader. You must have taken it.
Where is it now?
You should... Wait, there's a massive scar heading in your direction.
Duty calls, freelancer.
Here's the last signet.
Sentinel bar? What happened?
That relic the scars took? Volatile. Squad tried to seal it off.
Bar, you okay?
Wound reopened. Have to stop. Find the last sentinels.
Will do.
We've found 4 sentinels so far. Another 2
Yup.
could still be alive.
I'll tell you if I see them, Brett.
What is that, an R6? It's huge. How's that R6 still standing?
It's a tough one.
Keep going, freelancer. We're whittling that R6 down.
I really hope so. That's it. Your jersey's down.
Phew, good going. Now that you've got breathing room, any signs of the sentinels?
Bryn, I found the 5th sentinel.
Sentinel Tam.
This Shaper relic made the Ursix. Tam must have died silencing it. If your sentinels hadn't shut it down, things would be way worse.
True. That's true. It's... done. You did good work.
I'm sorry I couldn't find your last sentinel. He might have made it out.
Thanks to you, we saved Darien. And the others can be at peace. I have arrangements to make. And a missing sentinel to track down.
Take care, Bryn.
Если бы я на консоли купил бы, я бы уже играл бы там с этим человеком. Ну, О, 5 класс, наверное. Так, а знаешь, что я хочу сделать? А давай я попробую на клавиатуре и мышке. Что я хочу сделать? Блин, какая столько этого тут ресурсов, блин. Так, опустошитель не надо. И, наверное, вместо этого я все-таки... Так. Так, увеличить броню 25. Не. Так. Так, проводник. Так. Так, или увеличить урон огнем. Где? Блин, прикинь, мне вообще там зеленый стоял.
Now here's where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Ну, блин, в принципе, я обновил вот. Так, достаточно. Ну, ладно, что там говорим.
He's been building it himself. Fixing it, I mean.
Maybe the problem isn't mechanical.
He can't use the gateway.
Not the first time that would have happened.
Блин, меня это... Мышка.
What's going on, Faye?
Perfect timing. Our food just arrived.
What do we need snacks for? Not that I'm complaining.
Get comfy.
You're starting me in the middle?
I thought we should start with one of the good bits. We can always go back later.
So this show's your favorite, right? What do you like about it?
Radio shows are often static. The adventures are formulaic. The motivation stays the same year after year. In Dawn Guard, people change. They grow over the course of episodes. Sometimes better, sometimes worse.
You want them to get worse over time?
Hating characters is the most fun.
Die today, Al-Hasan. If we don't find that relic and silence it.
Sure, but you can't hate them all. You gotta have some favorites, right?
Hawking's my favorite. And the Cypher, of course, but she doesn't join the cast for 2 more episodes.
I'll watch for them then. Wait, it ended with rocks falling? How could it end with rocks falling?
It's a cliffhanger. Radio shows always do that.
How will they shoot an avalanche?
Maybe they don't solve every problem by shooting something.
I can't imagine living like that.
That's what makes it good escapism. We'll do this again soon. Hopefully before we hit the cataclysm. The next one will make a believer of you. Just you wait.
Tell me that something is the relic.
What did you think of Dawn Guard? If you're not an action fan, maybe we'll try Detective Hawk.
Brace yourself.
Пошли там, что-то с кем-то надо поговорить.
Had to give up Lansing altogether.
It's a wonder they're still alive.
Still works on jabs, though. Excellent painter.
Этот. Давай.
What do you think would make that kind of mark? Hey, pal. It's really good to see you.
Hey, Neeson.
I'm glad you bumped into me because I want to give you a heads up on Sentinel Bryn.
What about her?
Okay, so she's got a thing about scars.
What about them?
Well, she's always going on about how we have to be careful because they're a threat and dangerous and scars this and scars that.
She's right. Scars are a constant danger.
Sure, but she's fixated on them. Every time I bring up scars, she goes on a rant about what a murderous plague they are.
Maybe she's got a reason to feel the way she does.
I'm sure she does, but maybe it's time to let it go and start realizing that scars are people too.
But scars aren't people.
I know that. It's just an expression.
Actually, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I'm thinking we should just agree to disagree on this one. Hey, do you want to tag along while I run some errands?
I'd rather not.
Then maybe I could tag along with you.
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. We should be getting back to work. See you later, Lancer.
О. О, значит, все, сериал кончился. Мы посмотрели сериал. Очень классный. Так, а почему ты мне не делаешь так? Ты кто такой?
Freelancer.
Hi.
I've
Я.
been hoping to meet you. I understand you've done good work for Tassin.
I didn't realize that was common knowledge.
Sorry, I work for Corvus. My name's Nadira. Tassin and I are colleagues. She mentioned you're helping out against the Dominion.
Just trying to do my part.
Sounds like a pretty big part. I wonder if you'd speak with my husband.
What do you need?
It's unusual. His name is Leighton. He was once a spy himself, and he has problems coping. Things that happened to him in his past. But he won't open up to me. And since you're cleared for Corvus, I thought you could have a chat.
No harm in trying.
That's how I look at it. Talking can't hurt, right?
Why won't he discuss this with you?
I've tried. I think it's shame, maybe? He doesn't want me to see that side of him. He's become more distant, aloof, and he doesn't have any friends, so...
Maybe he'll unburden himself to a stranger.
Exactly. Tassin seems high on you. I thought if you spoke with him, Leighton might open up.
Sounds like he needs the help. I'd be happy to.
I'd really appreciate that. I think he just needs a friend. He spends too much time in his own head.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Thank you.
Что случилось? Сериал кончился, все.
All of them ignorant, all of them blind, freelancers and ciphers and agents, fools to the end. Challenge the anthem, and you challenge the way of creation. Nothing is real because nothing lasts. We're all clay to be molded, puppets of meat beholden to their shapers. They twist the anthem this way and that, like a boiling stew of dreams. The shapers stir the vat.
Что? Какой сериал? Ну, сериал в игре кончился.
Hello, Bryn.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Are you all right?
Of course, I'm all right. Everything's fine. Just... We lost some Lancers. I ordered Sentinels too far out. Far beyond patrol boundaries. They need the risks when I sent them out there.
You're a commander. This can't be the first time you've lost troops.
No, of course not. It's the first time I've lost good people because I was being a reckless fool. You and I have been working together, and you made it look so doable, so possible.
Bryn,
I thought we could handle things from here on our own.
Bad calls happen to the best of us.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
A lot of friends went into the heart of rage with me and didn't come back out.
Right. Of course. I'm sorry.
Look, you can beat yourself up, but who does that help?
No, you're right. How did you get through it?
What do you think the answer to that question is?
I think my best guess would be to grieve and atone. I know what you're doing, freelancer. You may have noticed this about me, but I'm not...
Used to having a sympathetic ear in hard times?
I've never really seen the use in talking about feelings. But talking with you, I can almost understand why people do it so much.
That's the best compliment you've ever given me.
I know.
Чё, я догарусь, я тут, видишь, на мышку пересел. Сейчас.
Freelancer, I have an idea.
Hello to you too, Bryn.
Sorry. Hello. Anyhow, listen, I think our Freelancer Sentinel collaboration needs to expand systematically. To that end, would you care to help our patrols? Can always use reliable backup.
The Sentinels won't mind sharing the glory?
If enough people are shooting at them when you arrive, it should be fine.
Hey, Max. How's business?
Business is great. Loads more people are stopping by. Of course, they're claiming the Dominion's coming and we're all gonna die, so it might not stay good.
That's not going to happen.
Oh, I never bet against the house. So what'll it be this time, freelancer?
My friend Faye brought a tape player in here. How hard would it be to get more Dawn Guard episodes?
Dawn Guard, huh? They make that one in Anthem. Radio broadcast doesn't reach that far. For it to play here, someone's got to bring tapes by Strider. Slow. Expensive.
Oh, so the answer is hard. Okay. I'll owe you a favor. You can collect it whenever you want.
You got a deal. You might regret not putting any limits on that one, though. All sorts of things I could use a spare freelancer for. Some of them are even legal.
Well, now I'm a little worried.
Relax. I won't ask you to pants Commander Vool. Probably.
Make that extremely worried.
Come back later. I'll get your tapes. It'll be fine. More or less.
Red Tassage report. Glad we worked with Faye. Owen's a little shit.
Hello, my name's Amal, and I'm your bartender. Freelancer.
Nice to meet you.
Did you recognize my voice when I said freelancer?
Was I supposed to?
Well, I was in season 1 of Dawn Guard, so I thought you might.
Really? What was your character's name?
Sentinel 2. Sentinel 1 got to open the gate, but I was always at his shoulder.
Just in the first season?
Yeah, in the second to the last episode of season 1, I got killed by a scorpion.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but that's life, right? You gotta be tough if you want to be an actor.
Who knows? Maybe you'll get another shot.
You're probably right. I don't think Dawn Guard appreciated me. Hey, you're pretty smart. I could use your advice.
Okay.
So there's this lady that comes to the bar and I think she's attracted to me.
What makes you think that?
She said, and I quote, "I'm super attracted to you."
So what's the problem?
First, she's married. Second, to an aggressive lancer. And third, I am terrible at saying no. How do you think I should handle this?
Just pretend you're playing a character who's great at saying no.
That's a great idea. I'll act my way out of this. I think my character will be firm, but friendly. Just like Sentinel 2, you know? My role in Dawn Guard.
Sounds like you got this.
You are a wise person. I'm not gonna forget this. If I ever get into a jam, I know who I'll come to for help.
Great.
Так, почему тут? Полетели следующую на миссию сразу же прям. Без подготовки. Блин, делать, не делать. Так, ладно, давай.
We lost contact with the Sentinel Patrol. Head out and see if they need help.
Okay, on my way.
Looks like the Sentinel Patrol didn't make it. We need to get their signets.
Чё за... Блин, чё за... Пипец оружие, херня полная. Кнопку надо нажимать, чтобы стрелять. Бред. А чё за... А чё ничего не работает? Чё за бред? Блин, у меня оружие перестало работать вообще.
scar turrets.
Ёп. Во! На геймпаде работает, а на мышке вообще ни хрена не работает. Че за бред, да? Мышка что ли полетела? Что случилось? Ты это видишь? Чё? У меня что-то сломалось. Заработало. Что происходит? Что за глюки какие-то? Чё, блядь, происходит, ёп? Чё происходит? Не пойму вообще, чё? Чё происходит? Чё происходит, ё-моё? Работай нафиг! Чё за фигня, И нахер все перестало работать. Чё за пошло, не понимаю. Какая батарейка? У меня нету батарейки. А чё это с мышкой-то моей случилось-то? Просто-напросто не хочет стрелять. Чё вообще происходит?
out those Scar weapon stockpiles.
I can do that.
Bombs arming. Stay nearby until it's done.
Пиздец, блин.
Appreciate the aid, freelancer.
Что-то прям вообще все сломалось к чертям собачьим. Я не знаю. Конечно, блин. Все к чертям сломалось, блин, и получил вообще ничто. Ладно, давай так сделаем. Ну, это Гарус, ты же это в Anthem играешь, ты же воин. Так что все связано.
Hello there.
Hmm?
Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
No, no, it's okay. I'm Merelda. I drift sometimes. Not so long ago, I'd paint a scene like this. But now my hands ache too much, so mostly I just watch people go about their day.
Can be fun, imagining who they are, their stories.
It's true. Sometimes you don't even have to imagine. There's a man who strolls the market pocketing fruit when he thinks no one's looking.
Imagine what happens when he's caught.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. Would make a great painting. Now, it's a good way to pass the time while I wait.
Expecting someone?
My son, Kyla. You remind me of him a bit. Same jaw.
Has he been gone long?
A while. His patrol hasn't checked in.
I'm a freelancer. I might know something about it. Where were they patrolling?
Freemark.
Oh, was it recently?
It's been a long time. They were buying supplies there.
Freemark was attacked by the Dominion.
Was it?
About 10 years ago.
I'm sure he got out.
Well, no reason he couldn't have. Anything's possible.
See, you understand. That's what I keep telling people. This whole world proves it.
How long have you been waiting?
My sister says too long. She left Fort Tarsis for Anthem years ago. I couldn't. I have to be here when Kyla gets back.
Any other family?
It's just Kyla and me. But I was young once. I know how it is. He's probably chasing a girl. It's kind of you to ask. Most people are strangers these days. Not many talk to an old woman. Or buy her paintings. You should get back to your day. I'll be fine here.
I wish you luck with Kyler. I hope you hear from him soon.
I'd better. The hell he's gonna pay for making me wait gets worse every day.
Go easy on him. Goodbye, Merelda.
Someone told me they tasted peppery. I thought they'd spice up my sandwich.
Spiced that sandwich right up, didn't it?
Что? Так. То есть все. Больше мне нет заданий. Сюжет тогда че? А, нет, есть.
Hey, I am so glad you came in today.
Hi, Amal. What's up?
Thanks for asking. I want to run something by you if that's okay.
Do I have a choice?
See, that's why I value your advice. You're smart. Your suggestion for dealing with that aggressive lady was perfect. She told me she respects me now as a bartender.
That's great.
But now, I want to ask you about a woman who moved in across the lane from me. Her name's Karila, and she's really nice, and I kind of like her a lot.
So, what's the problem?
Okay, she says there's a package coming for her, and if she's not home, will I look after it?
What did you tell her?
Here's the thing, she's beautiful, but mysterious, so I never gave her an answer. What do you think I should do?
You're probably just nervous because she's pretty. I'd help her out.
Yeah, why not, right? I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I was worried her friendliness and looks and dark, smoky eyes were affecting my decision-making.
They probably still are.
You are so right. They probably still are. Thanks for the advice. I'll let you know what happens.
You're welcome. Can I order now?
Ah, oh yeah, that's probably why you came in here.
Hello. You're a freelancer, aren't you?
Do we know each other?
Word gets around. There was a time my job was to listen to those words.
Huh. So that makes you...
A spy. Nadira's husband. I think she spoke to you?
Right, she did. You must be Leighton.
This isn't awkward. A grown man prodded into making friends. But my wife insisted.
She said you were a spy? You must have been one of Tassin's people.
Not quite. I was fighting her people. Dominion. Ex-Dominion. I see Nadira failed to mention that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I defected.
Процесс.
I respect that. The Dominion are a pretty terrible bunch to work for.
Yeah, that's easy to say when you're outside of it, but inside, a man's conscience is never allowed to take root. Like this monitor you've been dealing with. I know his kind well.
I can't imagine.
It's a chorus of one. People forced to sing the same notes. Control, tyranny, supremacy. They become the only notes you know.
Sounds like hell.
I ran from it. Any life in Bastion had to be better than Strollheim.
Most people here just try to make their way, live simply, find some happiness.
Yes, decent people. It's all I ever wanted to be. Decency is a commodity in short supply in this world. If we can't find it, we must grow it ourselves.
So you're a spy and a philosopher.
It was my wife who said that the day I defected to Corvus. She debriefed me. I fell for Nadira before the day was even out.
Must have been one hell of a day.
She was a light at the end of a very dark tunnel. Here was a woman who'd fought in the same shadows I had, yet never surrendered her conscience.
Glad to hear it worked out. Made the risk of leaving the Dominion worth it.
Meeting Nadira saved me. I sometimes wonder if I hadn't left, hadn't crossed her path. My life before, I did things.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Bad memories from before. I try not to think about it.
Nadira mentioned that.
She thinks talking about the past will help me. We'll see how it goes.
Well, until next time.
Yes, I'm still learning to make friends the normal way. I hope you'll drop by again.
В общем, он шпион. Доминиона. Был.
Hi, Bryn. How are you holding up?
Freelancer. Good. You remember that 6th missing sentinel? The one we couldn't find in the mines? I've discovered a weak signal. Very weak, but it could be him.
I'll track him down for you.
With earlier losses, we're short-handed and... Oh, thank you. The sentinels appreciate... I appreciate it.
Да, без проблем. Прям тут, прям вообще. Да ну, это я не хочу заходить вдруг там. Я сюда вообще даже не заходил. Тут ничего нет. Так, это Гарус, посмотри с ней. Делов-то. Так. А я сегодня ничего не купил, я сегодня спал.
Freelancer, hi. Are you ready?
Always. Where am I headed?
Sentinel Anthem is the Lancer missing from that scar mine. If I found his signal, it's weak, but it's there.
I'll hunt it down.
Не могу пропустить зеленую вот эту штуковину. Там ресурс был, ну ладно.
Now that you're closer, I can use your javelins to better triangulate Antrim's position. Got it. Head in some compound. The signal is stronger there.
Won't be that easy. Compound has heavy defenses.
I guess you've got to get through them.
Working.
Видишь, у меня это не показывало, что это. Это сломано, нет? Что? Выдающийся предмет? Так это Гарус, это же биовар. Они без этого не могли бы. Я даже не знаю, как их сказать. Было бы странно, если бы они такого бы не сделали.
free Andrew. Are gone. Now get to Andrew. Andrew! Sentinels are on their way to pick Andrew up, Freelancer.
Scar-Eye still out there. You gotta stop it.
I will, Andrew. Help is on the way. Let's get this thing.
Agreed. The last thing we need is a chatty Scar leader with plans for the fort.
Andrew said the Ascarai wanted to know the fort's defenses. What's its long game?
Ask it.
Are you serious?
Sure. Hello, my lord. I'd like to know your evil plan. Then kill it.
Uh-huh.
We found the Scar-Eye.
What fresh corpse follows me?
Corpse? Not likely.
What it wants. Try the plan.
Fine. Tell us what you want, Scar-Eye.
The Archonists fumble at Shaper relics. Damaris, the Scar-Eye will make them work. Shaper's energy will gather. Swarms will feed. Metal, flesh, machines. Damaris will strip your fort's bones.
Great rabbits. It's actually telling us.
We disperse. The Lancer is too late.
Scar may be down, but that relic it was ranting about.
We'll find it. Together.
Good. And good work. Meet me back at the fort. We'll figure out what to do next.
Блин, нужно знать. 2. Да ладно, я самый такой этот, что ли, сейчас. Ух ты, выдающийся. При перезарядке непосредственно близости срабатывает взрывные комбо. Ну ладно. Так это можно разобрать сразу же. Конечно, блин, рядом-то. Хотя, в принципе, ладно, поставлю, пусть будет. Пусть. Так. Так. Так, давай вот. А ну так, сделаем. Ладно.
Hello again, Merelda. Still people watching?
There you are. I was starting to think you'd miss lunch.
I didn't know we had plans.
All that time in Freemark, you haven't had a home-cooked meal in years. The Kyler I knew never turned down grilled gazik.
Kyler?
The name I gave you the day I brought you into this world. No wonder I never heard from you. The Anthem must have set a few screws loose.
You seem a little tired. Maybe think about getting some rest?
Rest? You finally come back, and that's how you apologize. Mom, go take a nap.
Well, it's just that...
It wasn't easy, Kyler. Everyone told me you were dead, but deep down, I knew if you loved someone enough, the Anthem of creation would make it right. Somehow it would bring my son back to me. If it hadn't, I couldn't live without my boy.
И что тут убирать?
I'm sorry you went through all that, Mom, but I'm here now. It's good to be back.
It's okay. Now, don't be mad, but there's no grilled gazik. I went vegetarian years ago. See what you miss when you're gone?
Sorry.
Seems like yesterday you were playing with your javelin toys, dreaming of being a freelancer. Now look at you. Strong, handsome, all grown up and following your dream.
There's no better job in the world.
Thank your father. I always thought it was too dangerous, but he said you could do anything.
Where is Dad?
I guess you wouldn't know. When you didn't come back, it broke his heart. He died in his sleep. I still have his ashes. I thought we might spread them together.
Of course. I'm sure that's how Dad would want it.
His ashes were all I had. The only reminder I wasn't alone in this world.
You're never alone. Plenty of people in Fort Tarsus.
None that loved me. But you're back now. I want to hear all about your adventures, but this excitement has worn me out. We'll talk later. When you're not too busy?
Of course. See you later.
Я что-то вообще не понял. То есть это его на матч, что ли? Что?
Maybe pheromones. Scent glands? Do they have scent glands?
I'm not encouraging this.
Think of the possibilities for guarding the fort.
We have sentinels and the freelancers.
No one has any vision around here.
Freelancer. My husband Leighton said you spoke to him.
Right. The spy. Who defected.
I'm sorry I didn't mention that. I only see him as Leighton. I forgot his past can still scare people.
Seems like it's still scaring him, too.
That's the problem. Tassin had me debrief him when he came over. It was clear right away that his work for the Dominion, it left him a shell. I've been hoping he can reinvent himself here.
That's a good thing about living on the edge of nowhere. You can leave your past behind.
I told Leighton that. He says it depends on what you've done.
Such as?
He inflicted a lot of pain. Against us. And his own people.
Whatever he did, I still think he deserves another chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Not everyone would.
Was there a price for his second chance?
He gave us years of Dominion intel.
And apparently along the way he fell for you?
I was just doing my job. Debriefing the enemy.
Except now you're married to him.
I saw who he really was. Haunted.
Not exactly love at first sight.
No, but he was haunted by the ghost of the better man he might have been. I've seen that man. It's in him. He grew on me.
He's lucky he found you. I guess it works out for you both.
We share the same flaws, same struggles. And our dinner conversation doesn't freak each other out. But I'm worried about him. More and more, he wants to be alone.
Any idea what's bothering him?
He's talking to himself, sometimes in his sleep. I don't know what it means. I want to help, but he just waves me off.
Well, he seemed okay talking to me.
Maybe this is an opening. I'd really appreciate if you kept at it.
I'll see what I can do.
Вообще, это как... Какая прям эта история, конечно же. Капец.
Hey, I was hoping you'd drop in.
Here I am.
remember I told you about Karila and that package, and you said I should help her out and hold it for her?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the package, and a little later, this guy shows up and pulls a knife on me. Tells me to sit down and starts tearing my place apart looking for the package. I'm scared, so I sit there until he rips the bedspread my mom made for me. My blood starts boiling, so I rush him. He tries to stab me, but I just drop my shoulder and drill him. We both go down hard. I jump up to get the hell out of there, and that's when I realize he's not moving. He's not breathing, and his head is at a real weird angle. So now I got a dead guy and a package in my apartment, and I don't know what to do.
Будешь виновным за тебя, а да вот это.
The Sentinels might think you're involved. Get rid of the bad guy and that package.
Yeah, good thinking. I owe you big time.
Don't wait. Go now.
Сказал так и ушел. Интересно, что это, что будет?
Hey, Bren.
Oh, freelancer. Hello.
Everything okay? You seem preoccupied lately. It's not like you.
What? Yes. No, just distracted.
Talk to me, Bren. I'm here to help.
Okay. I'm writing.
And it looks like it's troubling you.
I'm writing stories.
What?
Oh, for the love of all Gazics. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Lancer?
The radio show? It's one of Halleck's favorites.
You know it? Who's your favorite character? Wait, forget I asked. I don't want to ruin this already tenuous friendship.
So what does this have to do with your writing?
Sometimes the show just doesn't go as it's supposed to. When my brain needs a rest from my work, I rewrite the show. Myself. So it's better.
But why not just add to it? Why change it?
I suppose. Things can't always go the way I want them to, here or in the field. But when I rewrite the shows, everything goes exactly according to plan. My plan.
Does anyone else ever read it?
My work is very well received.
By whom exactly?
I have no idea. I post them on a board downstairs under a different name. I get the most appreciative letters from Crimson Dancer 69.
You've got to let me see them. They sound excellent.
If you find the board, you too can send feedback. Unless you think Anson dating Kista is a good idea, then I don't want to hear it. Freelancer. Great timing. I've been thinking about Shaper relics.
Where's this heading?
All that Shaper energy sloshing around keeps activating relics, or reactivating them. It never ends. We really need more experienced Lancers keeping them in check.
Should I just warm up my javelin now?
Well, if you have time to stop the Shaper menace.
Так, мне что-то показывает, что тут можно с кем-то поговорить. Может, с этим?
Heard Tassin mumbling about the Dominion.
Так, ну... Контракт не в те руки. Кстати, а что там привезли нового?
some excellent new stuff.
Такое себе, если честно. Отлично. Игра, ты чё свернулась? Наверное, вот это я поставлю. Броня, щит. Потом можно будет что-нибудь такое на урон поставить.
Suit is good to go, Yarl. Where am I heading? Got a call for help from Sentinels protecting some Arcanists. Sounds like scars. Get out there. Got it. On my way. Lots of scars in the area. No wonder the Sentinels are having trouble. Join the fight. Understood. fault. I think they got the message. Getting a signal from the other Arcanist camp. Same problem with scars. You have to help them. You got it. The Sentinels never expected these kind of numbers. The scars are out of control. Understand?
Okay.
It's not over yet. Can't let them get away, okay? Got it. All for the scars. And that's done. Good work. I've got something else for you now. Looks like a freelancer has not reported in. See if you can find him. I'll see what I can do. See if you can find that freelancer. Let me check it out. collect their link. Explosives. Use them to destroy the Scar stockpiles. I understand.
О, еще смотри. Ничего себе. Дающийся еще раз упало. Ничего себе. Что-то эпик пошел. Эпические эти, легендарные.
To help with power, find a battery. You got it. Restore power. All right, installed. That should do it. There, that should work. Got it. Finished. Nicely done. You did good work. Helped many. Watch yourself, okay?
Что, блин, эти пошли. Оранжевые шмотки. Его пошел. Там получил, там вообще не получал. Так, вот это написано. И там смотреть. Блин, это молния. Даже не знаю. Эх, даже не знаю, чего мне этот пистолет нужен. Так. Ладно, это поставим. Ну, в принципе, да. В принципе, да. Не знаю, чек этого оружия пусть будет. Ставить я, конечно же, не буду. Даже не знаю, кем у меня-то можешь посмотреть в описании вообще, что у меня вообще стоит. Правда. Ну, у меня вообще не лагает. Ну, бывает, когда, знаешь, заходишь и немного притормаживает, а потом, в принципе, нормально. У меня на высокий. Так, ладно, пошли поговорим с вами, потому что. Типа мама или...
Hi there, Mom.
Can't sleep, huh? I get insomnia too. I thought it would get better with you back, but still wide awake.
You okay?
Just thinking. I used to sketch you and imagine the conversations we'd have when you returned, Kyla.
How did it go?
I never knew where to start. How did it happen? When? How long were you out there? Were you hurt? Did the anthem bring you back?
The anthem can work miracles, I guess. It's pure creation. Somehow it watched out for me.
That's what it does. It must have heard all my prayers. So what did you see out there in the world?
Everywhere I went, there was an adventure. Saw all kinds of incredible things. Silenced lots of relics.
Just like you dreamed as a little boy.
The life of a freelancer.
Must have been so exciting. And from the looks of it, full of good food. You've put on a few pounds since I last saw you.
Hey!
I'm your mother. I get to be honest with you. Now, you be honest with me. Why didn't you come back sooner? Why make me wait all those years?
Ну, блин. Выборы пошли. Я спасал мир. Ладно.
I was busy being a freelancer, fighting the Dominion, saving people. Time flew. I didn't realize it.
Did you ask for a raise? That's too much for one freelancer. You could have been hurt.
Well, I'm careful.
I was thinking you'd gotten married, settled down. Didn't want them to meet your crazy mother, though I hoped you would someday. But when you got hurt...
Hurt? When?
There was nothing I could do. Your father and I, we... Forget it. It's nothing. The anthem brought you back, and that's all that matters. Now, I'm tired. Let's talk another time.
Hope you feel better.
Have you heard the latest Crimson Lancer?
That cliffhanger. I hope the next episode comes soon. Remember when we waited 2 months?
At least we can read the posts while we wait.
Posts?
Someone writes alternate episodes and puts them on a board. They're pretty good.
Who writes them?
No one knows. The name's clearly fake and they must post late at night because no one sees them go up. I've left letters to let them know I like the stories, but it's a mystery.
I'll have to check those out.
В сериалах обсуждают все. Так, а куда я иду? Мне надо в бар идти, да? Там что интересное будет сейчас. Я там уже сказал, типа, это... Закопай там труп там или что там. Он там это убил кого-то. Я ему сказал, типа, иди закопай. Я слушаем продолжение истории.
Hey, you remember Karila and the package and how I accidentally killed that guy and you told me to get rid of the evidence?
Yeah?
So, I went back to my place, but I couldn't open the door knowing there was a dead guy inside. So you know what I did?
No idea.
Nothing. I just stood there, paralyzed. Then Karila showed up. When she saw the body, I think she felt bad because she said, I feel bad, Amol. I'm gonna fix this. Then she told me to lock the door and wait. Before I knew it, she was back with 2 scary-looking people. Karila took me for a walk, and when we came back, the dead guy was gone, and my place was sparkling clean. Karila said, I owe you, Amal. Then gives me the sweetest kiss of my entire life. I just hope she got her share of the ember.
The package was filled with ember?
It's crazy what people will do for ember, huh? But now she's gone. Her place is empty, and I have no idea where she is.
Может, она вернется.
Yeah, but she knows where you are. Maybe she'll stop by someday.
That would be nice, as long as nobody gets killed next time. She was a lot of trouble. I'm sure gonna miss her.
Ох, ё-моё. Так, чё мне? С тобой, да? Ну чё ты там?
Leighton, how are things?
Do we know each other?
I'm a freelancer. We spoke before. You told me you defected from...
Of course. I'm sorry. I remember now. My wife wants me to make new friends. Not doing a good job of it, am I?
You okay?
I don't think so. No, there's a fog. Too much time thinking about the past.
It might help if you talk about it instead.
I was a different man back then. Your opinion of me, it will change.
Whatever happened, it's probably worse in your mind than it actually was.
I wish that were true. For some things, there's no fog. It's all too clear.
Let's hear it.
I was a Dominion cipher, a surveillance tool of the state directed against our own people. I tracked their movements, their plans, their sedition. I was very good at this. I was the unseen hand keeping the flock in line. When I caught one straying, they died. Many strayed.
That couldn't have been easy.
Easier than what came next. I also had physical talents, strength, agility, marksmanship. The Dominion put these to use. I was sent abroad on missions. I hunted enemy ciphers, then mentally tortured them to extract information. They begged me to end their agony, which I did, putting a bullet in the source of their pain. The skulls. There were so many of them, I lost track. So, what do you think of me now, freelancer?
Вы меня напугали. Это выберу.
I'll give you credit for being honest. That was some seriously unvarnished truth.
A truth that I can't seem to reconcile with myself. I did those things.
I can see why your wife is concerned about you.
More than anything, I want to be the man she thinks I can be. The other day, I helped a woman and her boy churn some butter. It was simple. It was real. It's the life I want.
What's holding you back?
The memories don't just vanish.
Your wife mentioned that you've been talking to yourself?
The curse of being a cipher. It's all a jumble. A single word could lead to a memory, and then another I thought I'd forgotten. When I'm thinking, I don't realize it's out loud sometimes.
What's bothering you?
A name. A woman. Aurora. It keeps repeating. She was... Damn headache. I can't remember.
It's okay, if it's too painful.
Aurora is expendable. Collateral damage is acceptable. The state has decided. The state has decreed.
What?
I don't know. It's a memory. I don't know who she was or what I did, but I can feel it.
Whatever happened with her, it's behind you. Leave it there.
But not the sense of it, that I did something terrible.
Maybe you did, but you're here now. Trying to be a better man than the one you remember.
What if that man won't let me?
Talk to your wife. Nadira could help. She's worried about you.
No, the shame. Not until I understand this. I need some time to think.
I understand.
Да уж. Прикольно, блин. Вот прям сильно так было. В общем, рассказывал, что он там в прошлой жизни делал. Он же шпион.
Worried about the Dominion. Worried about eating. Never understanding, never knowing the truth. Even the beginning had no beginning, and there is no end. It never finishes. Puppets of meat placed in this world, cold, fearful, ignorant, fighting each other, fighting the world. And for what? What will happen when you die? What did any of it mean? The anthem never tells. It sings, but few can hear the melody. It taunts us with answers we cannot decipher.
Так, что мне тут остается? Мне остается... еще остается? Чем я по ежедневкам там, еженеделькам?
I got my hands on a copy of Crimson Lance's last episode. Want to listen together?
I'd love to.
Понятно. Так, ну чё?
Enclave success needs to be shared, right? All of us getting out there, getting the work done. That's what it's about.
А кто это еще играет? Так, я... Ну, ладно.
Hey buddy, got the latest report.
Так, это крепость надо. Так, а тут надо доминионов, бандитов. Вообще, бандитов у меня вон 69 штук. Пипец. Тут у меня все сделано. Так, сюжет, ну, сюжет. Том. У меня, похоже, крепость появилась, да? Ну да, вон крепость появилась. Королева. Так, ну. То есть это теряет цвет. Ладно, понятно. Это надо будет оставлять вот эти там всякие крепости. Полетел в космос. Так, ну у меня сколько осталось, наверное, еще 2 миссии. В принципе, наверное, потом все будет. Он будет посмотреть, кстати, потом.
Understood. I'm on it.
Mines everywhere. Work your javelin as you pick up those fragments. going after Shaper relics and trying to gate in any soldiers who confront them. Shut them down.
Will do.
Эх, блин, не получилось.
The Dominion set up a gate. Take out those anchors.
I understand.
Because we've got a lot of scars.
Fantastic news. It looks like everyone's alive. Except for the scars. You really helped the Sentinels out today. Thanks. We won't forget it.
Редкий талант. Палач. Чеся. Что она такое прям сделал? 1000 всего лишь. О, 6 класс получил, отлично. Дробовик нет. Что такое? Жалко, что сейчас ничего не упало из оранжевых швов. Так, модули. Так, у меня огонь, да? Лед или нет? Да. Ладно. То смотри, 10% урона Б. Стихии 2% сопротивления. Ага. Сейчас это мне пойдет уже фиол, там уже я буду как бы немного думать. Все равно сейчас пока синяя. В принципе, шера нет. Так.
Hey, Mom.
Hello. I went looking for your father's ashes so we could spread them. They weren't there.
Doesn't mean we can't still have a memorial for him.
It's the strangest thing. The vase was gone. Someone must have stolen it.
I'm sure it will turn up.
I hope so. As your father, it's all I have left of him. And yet...
Something wrong?
Remembering your dad... Something about all this doesn't feel right.
This may sound weird, but I need you to trust me. This could be a good sign.
That I have a knack for losing stuff?
That you're realizing, well, what you thought was true isn't.
A vase?
Why is it so important?
Your dad, of course. He died. But I already knew that.
How did he die?
A broken heart. Losing you.
But what does that mean?
What do you think? You were our son. That day when you... No, please.
This is important. How did you lose me?
There's a memory. You were hurt.
Whatever it was, don't worry about it.
Yes. You're here. Whatever happened before can't change that. I think I should go rest now.
Of course. Feel better.
Have you heard from your brother? Yesterday they cut a deal with Zim's people on some new javelin seals. Haven't seen him since. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah, I just have a bad feeling. Told him he should stop hanging around with smugglers.
No one around here gets to pick their friends. We do what we have to survive.
Так. С Надирой надо поговорить.
Nadira?
Freelancer. My husband Leighton mentioned you saw him again.
We spoke. He told me about his past, what he did for the Dominion.
Pretty bad, I'm guessing.
It was, but he regrets all the pain he caused.
He still feels it. I don't know how to make it go away.
He talked about someone named Aurora. I think it's a woman he knew. Something bad happened to her.
Aurora?
That rings a bell?
I've seen the name. A briefing on an old Dominion operation. Details were sketchy. I'm trying to remember. I think it was called Prism Tacit. That was their code name for it.
Do you think Leighton was involved?
He must have been. But if I ask him, it'll get messy. I'm his wife now, not his debriefing agent. There's too much emotion involved.
That just means you care. Leighton's lucky he found you.
Who knew spying was the easy part? His marriage that takes training.
Can't help you there.
You've already done more than you had to. I appreciate it. We both do.
When I see Leighton again, I'll ask him about this Prism Tacit.
Thank you.
Так, похоже, у меня больше миссий не осталось, да? Осталось там 200. Тоже. Да ладно, я чё. Все равно есть 2 контракта. Так, ясно, понятно. Шли миссию, тогда сюжет возьму.
I'm sure your brother's okay. I heard Zim's place is like a fortress.
If he made it that far.
Of course he did. They say Zim has these wild parties. He's probably drunk, passed out in some corner.
He doesn't drink when he's on a job.
Uh-huh. All the booze she smuggles, who could refuse?
Enclave success needs to be shared, right? All of us getting out there, getting the work done. That's what it's about. Working hard out there.
Так, 2 крепости нужно будет пройти.
We're really gonna build our own Javelin of Dawn? You think we can pull this off?
What I say about looking too far ahead. Focus on the here and now. Right now, we need materials and information. That means we need connections.
Corvus gave me this job. Can't they help us out?
When was the last time government agency got anything done fast?
Point taken. So, connections. Who do we need?
Arcanists are the obvious one. Weird and impossible are their specialties.
I already have an Arcanist contact, Matthias Sumner. I'll see what he can do for us.
Good. Next is the Sentinels. They've got javelins, parts, and contacts in Anthem. Fortunately, there's a Sentinel Dax who's been looking for you. She's supposed to be a bigwig of some sort. Might be just what we need.
Huh. What's an important Sentinel want with me?
Worth finding out, right? Meanwhile, there's plenty of other stuff you can find for the shield.
What do we need?
We need materials. And they're not easy to get. Faye gave me a list. We need some kind of metal that's only found inside the heart of a Titan.
Have to hunt down a Titan? You weren't kidding about the not easy part.
Scars are always scavenging around Shaper ruins. They might have found our metal too.
Your run-of-the-mill Scar won't have a Titan heart stashed away.
The Scar I might. Maybe Luminary, if you can find one. Don't know if that's worse than Titan hunting, really.
Great. So I'll either go hunt a Titan or just ask a Luminary very politely for it. No problem.
Hey, we got this. Just do one thing at a time, yeah?
Серьезно, что ли? Титана. Шутя себе.
What did you think of Dawn Guard? If you're not an action fan, maybe we'll try Detective Hops.
So you impressed yet? The tomb of General Tarsus, making our own Javelin of Dawn.
You and Faye are a good team.
See what you miss when you leave the family?
I'm betting it was more Faye than you.
The brains, maybe, but someone had to keep the Strider going, defend us in the wilds.
Does that mean you're still flying a Javelin?
Well, as soon as I get my suit in shape. Just needs a little more work.
Oh, so...
Can't rush these things. What, do you think General Tarsus charged into battle without checking her equipment?
Good point. Thought maybe your leg was acting up.
That? This agreement with a giant aneurysm over who was dinner. He snapped my knee, I boiled him with butter. This an inspection?
Believe it or not, I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Now you sound like Faye. I'll tell you what I told her. Old Halleck has some dings, but I'm a freelancer to my grave.
Legion of Dawn to the core?
You know it. If General Tarsus could fight a chimera for 3 days on a mountaintop in a lightning storm, I can manage a creaky knee.
Later, Halleck.
Так, ладно.
Antium's elite lancers answer to
Хорошо. Так, ладно, давай что тут надо поговорить.
Freelancer, good to see you.
The freelancer that survived the Heart of Rage? I thought you'd be...
What?
I thought you'd be bigger. Hey! Thief! One sec. Go! 3 steps away, Carney. You had no chance. I got this! Everything's fine. Hey!
We can do this later.
My aunt disappeared in the jungle.
I'm sorry to hear that. I don't find missing people.
It was 10 years ago. She's dead now.
I don't find missing corpses either.
That's not what I'm after. Ever heard of the Emerald Abyss? A jungle region where dozens of people have vanished. Including my aunt, a royal cartographer. Gone without a trace.
A royal cartographer?
Not just any, the best. Beautiful. My aunt left a journal. She was onto something big. No. Legend has it, the first time anyone vanished in the Emerald Abyss was the same day the Heart of Rage appeared.
That's why I'm here.
Right. That time you went into the Heart, yeah, an entire merchant caravan was never heard from again.
My lady.
My aunt's journal proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss. One of the world's biggest mysteries just waiting for us to solve. So, you in?
I need to see that journal.
Damn it. Don't go anywhere. Commander!
What is going on here?
Keeping the streets safe, sir. Notice this undesirable entering the premises. Stole that citizen's bag.
That is not your job. You file reports at your desk. You... It's no matter. Your family has ordered you home.
To Anthem?
Immediately.
Beautiful.
Come with me. Now.
I'll contact your cipher. We'll set up a meet, explain everything, okay?
There she goes. Lady Adaxia Mirava Ladell. Third in line for the throne of Antium. A glorious sight.
What? You mean Dax?
Of course. Lady Adaxia is the most eligible unmarried woman in the world. She will be mine.
Господи, блин. Цветы. Пришел отдать. Так, Матис теперь.
How'd it go with Sentinel Dax?
You could have told me I was meeting royalty.
Ha! Where's the fun in that?
Dax gave us a location outside the walls. Meet her there when you're ready.
What have you been up to?
You'll love it. Okay, it's called the Manifold. Well, technically I call it the Manifold.
And it does what exactly?
For years, I'd heard of a type of shaper relic that was able to amplify and augment the qualities of other objects. Never encountered one, never knew anyone that had, but thanks to the Elysian manuscript, I think I know where one is. Right here in Bastion.
And you think it'll amplify and augment the power of my javelin?
Precisely. Excited yet? Not to worry. Once we find the Manifold, get it working, you will be. Guaranteed. First, the Manifold. Then we boost your javelin. You silence the Heart of Rage, and boom. Everyone lives happily ever after.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Details. I've sent all the particulars of the location to Faye. I can't wait.
Это, в общем, из демки задание пошло.
Heard Tassin mumbling about the Dominion? Did you know I once hid in a mound of rotting fungus to avoid one of their patrols? Rashes for days.
Понятно. Про него тут написано типа археолог. Слушай, есть что-нибудь из Mass Effect, ё-моё? Я, блин, думаю, что тут что-то, блин, в этом городе есть. Но это, блин, таким, блин, глазастым. Чтобы это все увидеть.
Princess Sim. I've heard so many stories. Was she as fierce as they say? Did you get to experience the splendor of her banquet table?
Yeah. Something like that.
Super.
Они даже так разговаривают. Ладно, понятно, пошли. Что еще с кем-то надо поговорить?
If Dax is third in line for the throne, what's she doing with the Sentinels?
I abhor gossip, but her family forced her to join. Something about learning discipline?
Good training for a future empress.
Yes, well, she could be a little more diligent in her lessons, but all the more reason she'll need someone reliable at her side.
And you're volunteering.
I made the journey in person to show commitment. I hope she appreciates my sacrifice.
I'm sure you'll be, duly rewarded.
I better. None of her other suitors braved this backwater.
Yes, you are very brave.
Sarcasm. How very lower class. Good day to you.
Так. Так, ну что тогда? Ладно, на этом я завершу. Завтра, наверное, я начну Матюса помогать. А потом уже Дакс. И да, насчет крепости еще тоже, блин, надо тоже бы сходить. Так, а что мы там? Да, надо 2 раза сходить не на крепость. Сейчас. Еще надо сделать это 10 крепостей, 10 раз надо. Не знаю, может завтра тогда что ли как-нибудь. Да, тут 6 миссий будет с ним. Интересно. Ладно. В общем, блин, думаю на геймпаде играть. Что с мышкой не удалось. Все сломалось. Вообще. Ладно, пока, Оль.